Hello, sailors, and welcome back to another edition of Sailing with Scott. Today, we're jumping into the kickoff of the Long Beach Harbor High Point Series in Southern California. And it's none other than the legendary April Fool's Race, proudly sponsored by the Shoreline Yacht Club of Long Beach. This isn't your average Sunday sail. This is where skill, strategy, and a little bit of that April foolery collide out on the beautiful waters of Long Beach Harbor. This April Fool's Race will be run under the official racing rules of sailing, so sharpen up those tactics and be ready for some serious competition. And the best part? It's open to everyone who meets the equipment and safety requirements in the notice of race. Whether you're a seasoned racer or just itching to get your boat on the line, if you're a registered member of a recognized yacht club or sailing organization, you're invited. It's a classic Southern California day, under some partly cloudy and foggy skies, with temperatures hanging in the comfortable 60s. It's shaping up to be a perfect day on the water. The forecast is calling for a solid breeze, 15 knots by the afternoon, and you can feel the energy aboard Raptor II. She's a 2024 J112E, owned and skippered by Heinz Butner. Every sail is set, every line is checked, and now it's all about timing. Anticipation is building. You can hear it in the flapping sails, and you can feel it in the pit of your stomach. This boat's packed with experienced sailors, folks who love to race hard, but know it's all about having a good time out there. And there it is, the 1-minute horn. The clock is ticking, and the adrenaline hits like a wave. Suddenly, all the laughs get a little quieter. It's game faces on now, and you can feel the boat come alive. Sails tightening, everyone locked in. In just 60 seconds, Raptor II will surge across the start line, chasing the breeze and the glory. And we're ready.
We had a really good start. I think we're in a good place on the course. Yeah, headed in the right direction, got good speed, leading the pack.
And Darcy is correct. Raptor II had a very good start, leading after the line with Renegade, a Beneteau 38 S5, and Ramble On, a Beneteau First 44.7, just to our starboard. The entire fleet was sailing towards Mark 36 by Queen's Gate and the Long Beach breakwater. After taking the Mark to port, it was time to hoist our spinnaker. Then down to Mark 32 in the corner of Long Beach Harbor and the Alamitos Bay Marina Inlet. Then sailing a close reach back to Mark 30 and the breakwater, taking it to starboard. It was then spinnaker time again, and we ran our way to the finish line near Mark 33 and the shoreline. We kept a close eye on Bilbo Baggins, trimming constantly to keep our kite happy and full. Raptor II was feeling fast, our heel steady, crew moving like clockwork. As we approached Mark 32, the lead pack started to compress slightly. Renegade was showing a strong pace, staying just a few boat lengths astern, while Ramble On was working higher angles and maybe setting up for a cleaner jibe around the mark. At the call, we prepared for our jibe. Classic racing, timing, communication, and a little bit of luck. A clean jibe here could mean holding our lead. A messy one? Well, we weren't thinking about that. The jibe was smooth, Raptor II responding perfectly. Now, it was a drag race towards Mark 30 out near the Long Beach breakwater, and every second counted. Rounding Mark 30 to starboard, we jibed the boat and prepared to hoist the kite back up. Tack line tensioned and ready to go.
Please, tack line slap. Okay, got it. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Hey!
We adjusted our trim, eased just enough to keep the kite powered up and Raptor II humming along at peak VMG. In PHRF racing, small gains add up fast, and small mistakes add up faster. Ahead, Mark 33 was coming into view, with the skyline of Long Beach hazy in the background. It was a balancing act. Push the boat hard, but not so hard that we risked an overtrim or a stall. Every sail adjustment, every body movement mattered now. Ahead, the finish line was just off Island White, maybe a half a mile to go. And with another jibe, and one more to go, Leon kept a sharp eye on trim adjustment, squeezing in every bit of boat speed we could find. Renegade was closing, but it wasn't going to be enough. Raptor II crossed the line, first across, with a solid lead. A race well sailed, a crew working as one. And although we finished 4 minutes and 12 seconds before Renegade, it wasn't enough time corrected, and we came in second. Right after we finished, the wind decided to throw a party, gusting over 20 knots, and the spinnaker tried to RSVP by launching itself overboard. But with Heinz solid as a rock and cool as a cucumber on the helm, and the rest of us flailing gracefully, we wrangled it in. No accidental sea fishing with a kite today, no drama, just a few elevated heartbeats.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Down the main hatch.
After a day like this, you remember why you race. The camaraderie, the challenge, and the simple, unbeatable joy of a good day on the water. Big shout out to Renegade, Raptor II, Bilbo Baggins, Dos Amigos, Ramble On, and Einstein for not only showing up, but finishing strong in the PHRF A class of the first race of the Long Beach Harbor High Point Series. No boats or egos were harmed. That's a wrap for today's race. Great wind, tight competition, and an awesome crew keeping Raptor II out front and mostly pointed in the right direction. If you enjoyed this edition of Sailing with Scott, give that like button a gentle tap or a hearty smash. And don't forget to subscribe for more races, salty tips, and the occasional not related disaster. And remember, any day on the water is always a better day, unless your spinnaker's in the prop. Fair winds and following seas. See you next time!